There's a 350Z muffler waiting for its next owner if someone buys that car. And there are some paddles in here, toys, sleds. You're getting a rare look in the inner sanctum of the missile silo. Nutnfancy project. And look right back here. This is the point. What is that? If you said propane cylinder, congratulations, you're correct. I have about 6. That's one of the smaller ones. There's another one. There's some more under here. I'm not digging all this out, and I have some really big ones too. As much as I can store, that's what I do. Here's kerosene fuel. I keep that in storage as well for a number of cooking stoves that will burn it. It's very non-volatile, very safe to store, very long lasting, unlike gasoline. Although I have stored gasoline for 4 years with stabilizer, and it's worked fine. So the intro is to remind you, by the way, to store up propane. Hello. A lot of you guys don't. I know you don't. Please do so. It's your primary cooking fuel on your property, wherever you're at. And I'm going to show you another, you've already seen the title, another way to bake. And this is actually going the extra mile, this review. I mean, well above and beyond, because you're seeing it now. I took this sun oven out into the desert last week. Allie and I. We did an episode of Cooking with Nutnfancy, put it out in the, the open. It was a nice sunny day. And to be honest, I just wasn't super impressed with how hot it got, especially when the cloud cover came. You can see the temperature dropped a little bit. So I came back, I was really thinking somewhat negatively about it, and I wasn't going to do a super positive review. But I never baked in it, and I thought that was kind of cheap, that I can't really review it unless I bake in it. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we're in a different location, not out in the desert, and here is the sun oven Nutnfancy review. Here's what I know about it now. It's not going to get super hot. You're looking at about its peak temperature, about 360, you see there? About that. You got that made, hon?
I'm waiting for you, but you want to take a picture?
Okay, so I'm going to show Mrs Nutnfancy. We're going to be making lemon bars in this, and she's helping me make it up. So about 360, 350 is your cooking temperature. So with more sugar, certain baked goods will love that temperature. With other breads, like whole wheat breads, you're going to have to cook it longer. Now, there's a ton of information out on sun ovens. There's books written on the subject. There's recipes. I like things that just work, that are simple. If you take this out and aim it to the sun, which I'm going to roll in footage from the desert of when I did it out there last week, as well as what you're seeing here, it will heat up. During cloudy conditions, not so much. It will drop significantly, well below 200 degrees. I've used it in the wintertime. That is, not used it to bake with, but to see how hot it would get. And I think I saw about 325 in winter. Can you cook with that? Yeah, you can. And that's what started weighing on me. It's like, well, I can't review this. I really want it to go up to 400 is what I was kind of hinting to, but 350, you can do it. There's the side of it. Now it has an extendable leg that you angle it to the sun, and you will constantly do that. So as the sun shifts, you're going to constantly move the sun oven to adjust and aim directly to the sun. I find that I almost always fully extend this leg and crank it. It will depend on what time of year it is and the sun angles. Now you can make your own solar oven. I'm sure there's lots of people who have. This is just one option. This one is well made though. I have to say, it's like, this is either oak or birch stained. This is a plastic tub. These are polished aluminum reflectors, and this would be the hard part for you to replicate. Could you do it? Yeah, you can do it. It just depends on how much time you have, Tempered glass lid with latches on the top and bottom, rubber gasket, and you can see it has kind of a self-leveling pot support inside the oven. So as it tilts, it'll keep that, level. I did notice when it came to us, and we've had this for about 3 years, Haven't reviewed it till now. I did notice that it had a very plasticky smell, and so I actually cooked baking soda water in it and trying to get the smell out, and it has dissipated a lot, but you may notice that. I'll let you know if it imparts it to the food. These come covered in like a protective film, these aluminum reflectors. It is bulky to store, which is kind of a hassle, but it is relatively lightweight. There are collapsible sun ovens. I'll put a link in the bottom of ones I think are good. Along with this one, if I can find it. Usually I like shopping from Amazon. That's where I buy everything these days. Super fast shipping and stuff. And if you don't like it, you can ship it back with no problem. But the collapsible one would be a better option for moving around. Maybe RVing. Backpacking, I don't know if I take this. You could. The collapsible one will not reach its temperature, though. I think it's going to be around 200, 175 to 200 is what a lot of those reviewers were saying. So can you cook with that, bake with it? I don't know. So we need to get going. I want to show you the time, and I purposely waited till this time. So it's 2:55 in the afternoon. It's October. We're having unusually warm temperatures now. We're going to take advantage of them. Let's go in with Mrs. Nutton. We'll make up the crust of the lemon bars, then we'll bake them, and we'll see how it turns out. Kind of fun. So we're going to do the Krusteaz Meyer lemon bars. We have tried them before, and man, are they good. True or false, Mrs. Nutnfancy?
They were great.
Yep.
Okay. Then we just put this crust in the pan.
Notice the pan we're using. When we bought the sun oven, it came in a kit. This is a steel black enameled pan. Black absorbs more heat. It's recommended by Sun Oven and pretty much everybody that, well, does this cooking in a sun oven. And we are going to follow their wisdom. Would probably work in a glass baking dish. I was going to try that in the desert last week. I just didn't do it. Mainly because, and I forgot to tell you this, the temperature of the sun oven dropped well below 350. And at that time, it was late in the afternoon. I was just like, nah, I'm not doing it. But I think this thing can cook. And it's free. You don't have to store up propane like I was showing you in the beginning. Gas, cylinders. It's free. And as long as you can get in a sunny area, even in the winter time, although like I said, it won't get as hot, I think you're going to be cooking. And that's a good way to do it, especially if you store up in your food storage wheat, a way to cook bread. You can cook soups and stews and beans in here, reconstitute beans and rice. So it could be super versatile. And heating water would be nice as well. So what do we do now, Mrs. Nutton?
Okay, you're going to cook the crust 8 to 10 minutes. It will be pale. It's not supposed to be dark.
Okay, let's go do it.
And then we'll add the topping and cook it longer.
So these are your latches right here. She'll just rotate it. Be careful, that glass is hot because there's your temperature, so it's at our required.
Oh, it's too much.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Take open the door.
Hit it. Oh, this is what this is for, I guess. This part.
Wow.
Woo! Look at that, dude.
Okay. Oh.
Just leave it. It's fine. Right there.
Okay.
And I forgot to take the label off that pan. Hold this, please, hon.
Maybe 8 minutes since
Okay, I'll set a timer. And then we're going to seal this to keep the heat in. Whew, that's hot, dude. And I'm glad to see it, actually. Let me use my PD35. I'm such a gear nerd. Okay, so 8 to 10 minutes. We're going to cook the crust. And then we're going to stay out of the sunlight. We make sure it's aiming. And it basically takes a maintenance. You just don't leave the sun oven for 3 hours. You're going to constantly adjust it to aim to the sun. Now, our aiming right now is just about right. Just about right. Right there. Let's see how it does here in about 10 minutes. Just over 11 minutes.
Okay, I didn't bring a hot pad.
See the temp drop just a little bit. So I'll try to aim it, angle it up a little bit more. Here, you don't need a hot pad. I can pop this open.
I need it out. Don't I have to like be able to pour the stuff in?
No, you're fine. Come on. I'll just pop this lid right now. Just be careful. And it's got this little tab on it right here. It's kind of a fun review. Okay, hit it. Go, go, go quick because it heats.
Okay,
So
well, want to burn myself.
Lemon bars in a sun oven. Now, the directions on the lemon bars say don't, cook it till it's brown. It's just basically lightly brown. Then you throw the lemon bar mixture in it and do the rest.
It should be pale.
Should I show your hot legs while I'm filming this?
No, they're white.
Okay, let me do this. Here, film this. Okay. See, I'm standing in front of the reflector so the temperature drops even more. So now, I suspect it's going to have to cook a little bit longer than a conventional oven. And I'm going to re-angle it too. See if I can get that temperature back up. And we'll check in with it how long from now?
I don't know. I gotta go in the direction.
So we are at 35 minutes. Let's take a look there, Mrs. Nutton. It just got back up to about 350. It's been about 340 this whole time. Dude, check it out. That smells good. Let me see if I can smell the plastic smell. Nope, it's gone.
Yay.
Oh, look at that. Lemon bars in a sun oven. So we'll cool them, cut them, and then we'll make you jealous by eating them. But looks like it worked.
Yay.
What do you think? Cooked all the way?
Oh, yeah. It looks good.
Okay, gotta get a taste bite.
I'll let you try it.
No, I don't like filming myself eating. I'll do it off camera.
Oh, why don't you?
Let me see how this is. Fabulous is how it is. God, these are good.
Cool.
That's how it turned out, guys. In a sun oven. Free energy. I want to end the video by taking a look, see if it's still hot. I haven't moved it at all as the sun's changed. You want a bite?
Yeah.
You like that? Yeah, that's good. Hey,
Yum.
you want to try my lemon bars cooked in a sun oven?
Yeah, totally.
Check it. I got a plate for you here too, dude. Try this. This is Doodle working on collectible TMP blades. Taking apart, sharpening, finishing, Cerakoting.
That's pretty good, man.
It's good, huh?
How'd you get the temp up then?
It just did it.
350?
Yeah, 350. You angle it to the sun. That's about the best you're going to get out of it. Maybe
That's pretty
360.
cool.
Free. No energy required. I'm thinking I may start using it for just, minor
fun
cooking
factor?
projects.
Yeah.
Well, in the summertime, you don't heat the kitchen up by using it. You just cook out in the backyard.
That's pretty sweet.
Isn't that nice? It's like
That's
lemon
awesome.
meringue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those lemon bars, they're great. So I'm gonna say it's a pass on the sun oven. I'm glad I gave it a second chance because I really wasn't digging it last week. That was my own fault though because I didn't really give it a chance. So I'm gonna go out and show you what the temperature is right now. We'll wrap up the video. Pretty high likability scale. If I can find a link, it'll be in the description. You're gonna be here all night, aren't you?
Yep. I was up till like 2 last night doing disassembly, so. Disassembly, prep.
Mucho
Wow.
trabajo.
If I were a kid, I would love having that sun oven just because it looks like a satellite. Could you imagine that as a kid?
It totally
though?
does.
You'd have to go and recover it from the Russians or something.
Yep.
Really cool.
Good luck down here. You can have more if you want.
No, it's good.
Here's the missus doing one of her projects. Tactical pumpkin. Let's see what the temperature is on this sucker. Without angling it, without changing the direction of it, we're looking at about 300 now. Time is 4:43 in the afternoon. It's fall. So we're getting a lower sun angle. The best time to cook will be noon when the sun is high. You might be seeing, if you're super lucky, 375. I've never seen higher than that with this. So you might have to cook a little bit longer. Again, there's all types of information online about the sun oven, how to cook with it. The more you do it, the more you learn of its quirks, the better you'll get at it, just like anything. Pretty high likability scale, like I said in the shop. That's it. TMP recommended sun oven, built in Illinois. See ya.